Hi, this is Sam Gerstein with today's Mind Moment. I was going to be speaking about the self-improvement industry, but one of my clients is struggling with this, so I decided to get this message out today. It's about intelligence. Well, one of my clients, we'll call him Jim, feels bad about his own intelligence. He doesn't think he's that smart. He went to university but never got his degree. And since then, he's been a personal fitness trainer, working for healthcare companies and privately. But he's struggling financially because he doesn't believe in his own self-worth. Well, I told Jim I wanted to show him some evidence, which I'll show you today, right now. There was a study in Harvard University about 1970s where there's a big project they launched looking at and searching out human potential. And after about a decade of empirical evidence, the lead professor on this, the psychologist Howard Gardner, came up with a theory of multiple intelligences. And in it, he said, humans have lots of different intelligences, which are almost separate from each other, versus one general intelligence that used to be measured by the IQ test. And the IQ test is still around. But he believes it's as if we have a lot of little computers in ourselves in different areas versus one large computer in our brain. And there's evidence for his model. I'll give a few right now. Brian Butterworth, a neuropsychologist out of University College in London, England, he says the brain systems for math and language are very different. There was a study out of Vanderbilt University about 9 years ago, which looked at brain scans of professional musicians and found that they use their right and left side of the brain more heavily and together than the average person. And then this was of very interest to Jim. There was a study in a university in Rome. They looked at basketball players shooting free throws. And they did brain scans of journalists, coaches, and elite athletes, watching them do the free throws. And they asked them to predict when they shot the ball if it was going to go in or not. Well, it was interesting. The elite athletes got the predictions more often than the non-elite athletes. They were even actually able to predict which ones are going to go in before they release the ball from the foul line. Now, how do they do this, you may ask? Well, they found in the brain scan that the part of the brain, the motor cortex, and the hand and the arm representation was activated in their brain scans just like the athletes who were shooting the free throws more often than the non-elite athletes in the crowd. So they were actually reenacting the shooting with the people doing the free throw. And they were better able to predict from this which ones were going to go in, even before they knew it themselves. It's an intelligence that elite athletes have. What I explained to Jim was intelligence is nothing more than brain cells in a certain area of the brain that communicate with each other quicker and more coordinated and efficient manner. And if you have it in one area of the brain, which is for math, and another area of the brain which is for athletics and hand-eye coordination, then there's two different intelligences. Well, Howard Gardner came up with about 8 or 9. So after hearing this, Jim started going after higher end clients and started charging more, because he said to me that he understood now that he was smart, just in a different way than his clients. So how, you may ask, do we find our own intelligences? Do we know them? Well, these are developed through a variety of areas of ways. Genetics, they're developed through who you were exposed to, the teachers, your parents, and what they were like, what you were exposed to, if it was music, if it was a lot of reading, or if it was nature walks. Also your personal interests and what you focused on and practiced. There's a lot that goes into your own unique multiple intelligences. So the next time someone infers that you're not that smart, stop them and ask them, what type of smart are you talking about? And know, no matter who they are, professional, PhD, CEO, president, you are smarter than him in some way, in one of the multiple intelligences. Just know that's true. If this video touched you in a certain way, I want to hear your message and your experience with this. And if you feel other people could benefit from this, please share it and like the page if you haven't already. Next time I'll be talking about the big flaw in the self-improvement industry. And until next time, this is Sam Gerstein encouraging you to live more of your life from your true self.